showtime.
Well, hello. Welcome, everyone, to the show. If you are new to the channel, I am your host, Robert, a.k.a. The Tall Man. This is my lovely wife, Lisa, and co-host, a.k.a. Mrs. Tall Man. Not that anyone ever calls her that. We are literally coming to you live right now, this very moment, from the Celebrity Reflection. That is a look right outside of our balcony. In fact, the moon was shining, and I don't know if we may have turned. It's not there anymore, or it's behind a cloud. It's been kind of one of those days. But we're going to talk all about our day as well as cover Deck 3. So we want to thank each and every one of you for being with us. As I mentioned, we are live right now from the Celebrity Reflection, and we'll be with you live every night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from the ship. So let's get to a couple housekeeping notes, and then we'll show you Deck 3.
We're giving away a ship.
What?
We're giving away a ship.
We're giving away a ship. That's the first big note, guys. We are going to be, real quick, we're going to be on the inaugural of the MSC World America and on April 12th. And we're doing a big giveaway.
Yes.
We are literally going to give away a replica model of the MSC World America, done in sort of like a Lego brick style. Mm-hmm. We figure the value is somewhere between $750 and $1,000. All right. There's nothing to register. You just have to be present. We're going to be giving it away to somebody who's watching one of our live programs that we do every night from the ship. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button, become part of the Tall Man Clan. Make sure you hit the notification bell just in case you forget. You do not want to miss this giveaway. Next housekeeping note is, if you've ever wanted to know anything about celebrity, or the celebrity reflection specifically, we are on the ship right now, live. No better time to ask than now. So if you're with us live in the chat, you can ask your questions in there. If you're watching the replay, then leave it in the comments because we do answer all the comments. I answer all the comments. Yeah, that's all right. It's okay. It's a team effort. You post all the pictures from dinner. Any other housekeeping notes we need to get on until we get to deck 3?
Just if you're new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so
I think we covered that.
Did we cover that?
I think we covered that.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I'm
all right,
slow.
let's get to deck 3.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Filming Tom and style.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today, Lisa and I, we are on the Celebrity Reflection. We're on deck 3. We're by the aft elevator shaft, and we're going to show you all the public spaces. So let's take a look. And as I said, you can see we're here in the elevators. You have 4 elevators right here. Some nice display case of jewelry. And got also a deck plan right there. So let's cut across and go into the restaurant. By the way, there is your stairs. This is the Opus dining room. There's a men's restroom right outside here. That is also an accessible bathroom. And the Opus dining room is 2 decks. This is obviously deck 3, which we talked about. Deck 4 is where we ate last night. That is for the anytime dining people. So down here is traditional seating. Very bright dining room. So many dining rooms we see are a little more on the dark side. As you can see, it's very bright. And this restaurant is in the back of the ship, but unlike most dining rooms that we see on most ships, we're not all the way in the back of the ship. The kitchen is back there. That is what's actually all the way in the back. A lot of the restaurants that we see normally, like, there's windows all across the back. Well, there is none of that in this particular restaurant because we're, again, not all the way in the back. That's where the kitchen is. Service area. There's a nice full look there in the middle. Just show you the other side. It's sort of a mirror image. What's on the left is on the right. You can actually see the kitchen back there. Maybe we should go give ourselves our own kitchen tour. I don't think they'd like that.
I don't think they would.
Very modern looking. Extra chairs over there. That's where they stash them. As you see, we can't exit out from the other side. Normally we try to come in one side and go out the other, but it's not going to allow us to do that. And there's your deck 3 Opus, the main dining room. Let's go to the other side. The other side is called Lumine, which we'll show you here. There's sort of this middle walkway to get out to the middle atrium. It's absolutely stunning here at night. We'll come out there in a minute, but there's the other side, the other elevators. So again, Lumine, The ladies' room, as well as accessible here on this side. Remember, men's were on the other side. So let's go take a look at room A. As you can see, completely different decor in here. They do have, I'm sure, the lights down a little bit here at night. And a much more cozy experience. There's your Illumine. I love the placemats. And just the whole setting is completely different. All right, so we're back into the center atrium area. Here's your shore excursion desk. So all things shore excursions, you can come down here and talk to these folks. And further into the atrium, a nice triangle-shaped bar, lots of seating around. Love the decor. During the day, I'm sure these blinds are up. And there's windows to the outside. I can see there's a grand piano here. They have entertainment out here at nighttime. Entertainment would be sort of here. Though when we first came into the ship, the DJ was right there. So they can extend out there. To be honest with you, they had a band playing out here last night, like a jazz trio. They were playing right there in the circle.
And I believe later in the evening, they actually had a dance band out here, and they were dancing out here last night.
Yeah, we missed that one. So not too much to see under or the stairs here. There's nothing but cabins back there. So this is the end of the public space. So we'll circle around. There's some more seating here. Seems really comfortable. And here's guest relations. So if you have any questions about your account or just things in general, guest relations, these are the folks that you come see. There's normally somebody always here, but it is very early. I'm sure they're taking it easy right now. There is an ATM on board. It's right here. And that's actually it for your Deck 3 public spaces. It was right where we started here with the Opus Dining Room. You're in Deck 3 by the elevators. So let us know what your favorite spot here on this deck is. And until we see you on another deck or another ship, be safe.
Filming Tom and Style.
Yes, customer service where you can be told to go get your answers from Google. Thank you, customer service. Has the moon come back? No, it's still dark.
It is.
Yeah, probably about 10 minutes prior to the show. It's been raining and overcast sort of all day, but the clouds just, the moon was there. God, you could see the shimmer on the water. It was great. So we're going to leave that here for a couple minutes. If you've joined us late, thank you so much for joining us. We are literally live right now from the Celebrity Reflection. This is a camera that is on our balcony right outside here. In fact, I will move it around. See, I can move it around. You're looking towards the back of the ship. I mean, you can see a couple waves out there.
Yeah, you might have to zoom in to see them.
Yeah, well, you can sort of begin to see them there, right? So if I pan down, you'll see them in between.
There you go. I see it now.
Our cabin is a partially obstructed view, if you couldn't tell. I do have the camera up really high. And there's a ship out there. I already zoomed in to see if I could figure out what it is, but I can't. And up there is the bridge. So, thank you for joining us, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed your tour of Deck 3. We'll be giving you Deck 4 tomorrow, and then, of course, 5 after that, and so forth and so on, until we cover the entire ship for you guys. So, hopefully everybody had a wonderful Tuesday. So, happy Tuesday to everyone. Speaking of everyone, let's say hello. Hello, Mama Tall Man. First in the house tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let me just, let me move back there since, there we go.
Thank you.
There we go. We'll do that since we don't have the moon out yet.
All right.
Hello, Nurse Tara. Welcome. Good to see you again, as always. Bev, Jules, same to you. Angela Brown, hello. How are you doing? Good to see you, as always. Same with you. Desiree. Yes, we are on a cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys sailing to? Oh, we'll talk all about we talked about that yesterday. Go watch the replay.
Rude.
Or is that Sunday? Go ask Google.
No.
Where are the tall man and wife going? Google go, what the are you talking about? We'll talk about it in just a minute, Desiree. Good evening, Gina. Hello. Prince back in the house tonight. Good to see you. Justina as well. Dr. Cherie. And Bev was like, shiny. She's talking about the restaurant. It was very shiny in there. It was very bright. Nowhere else on the ship was it bright. Only in the Opus restaurant.
Oh my goodness! Every place else the lights were off,
or very, very dim.
But the music was on.
The music was going.
The music was going nicely.
Yes, it was going nicely. So today was a very strange day, and that's probably what I should have put on. The thumbnail, strange day at sea, but not at sea here. We were in Grand Cayman. To answer your question, Desiree, Grand Cayman today, Cozumel tomorrow, another day at sea, Bahamas, done, or NASA, and then done. So it's a quick 6-day cruise. I say quick 6 days, but 6 days seems quick now.
It does.
It really does.
It seems so fast.
So today was strange. If you were here with us at the beginning of the show and watched the highlights and saw video that we took of the land of Grand Cayman as well as some of the tenders, it may have looked different or funny or strange, or you may not have been able to pick out that we were in Grand Cayman because typically there's only one place to go, with Georgetown. Mm-hmm. So early this morning, the captain came on, not in the cabin, but on the intercom outside, and he just couldn't quite hear. But what words we could pull out was, there's some weather, the seas are a little rough, and because of which they only allowed 2 ships in the area that they normally would be. I don't know if they let them go a little bit closer, so it's a little bit easier for the tenders. Anyway, that left us going to where we went today, which was down a ways. I don't know where a ways is. And there's no port. It's literally a gate with a tent.
Yeah, just
in a little dock.
Just to the right of where we would normally go. We could see the ships in the distance.
I'm going to put the highlights back on and just mute the music.
Thank you.
And unmute us. All right. We got lots of shots of,
thank you.
Like right there. So there's not much to see. So you see the boats going straight shot right from the ship, right there to the dock. And there's a tent there, and that's like it. There you go. There's a little closer zoomed in look. I mean, there's literally nothing there. And not only is there nothing there, it turns out that if you wanted to go do anything, there's literally nothing there. You can't walk anywhere. If you do, you're never going to make it back to the ship. So it was a $6 per person ride to get to downtown or where we normally would be.
Yes.
And of course, $6 to get back.
Mm-hmm.
So you think, mom, dad, and a couple kids, because let me tell you, there's some kids on this ship.
There are a lot of kids on this ship.
279 children. Under 18, and at least 1,500 between 18 and 25.
I would tend to agree. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of kids. Yeah. Anyway, but mom and dad and 2 kids at $6 a pop, there's $50 just to get downtown and back.
Yeah.
Those who had shore excursions booked through the cruise lines, they did bring that transportation over. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how the logistics work because there's no parking really either for buses there. So,
right.
But this was because of the swells in the weather today. As you see in this moment of time, it's clear on this side down around the corner. The water was very glossy most of the day. Mm-hmm. But we had intermittent showers most of the day.
We did.
There was more gray and cloudy than there was sunny and fun. But, that's the Caribbean
It is.
And one day it's going to be beautiful. The next day, or even most of the day, it'll be beautiful. But then you may have a brief shower. So.
And for those of you who don't know the Caymans, it is a tender port. There's a huge coral reef there, and the big ships just cannot get into dock. So they anchor off the coast, and a tender takes everybody off of the ship and transports them to it's Georgetown. Sorry,
Georgetown.
I started to say St. George. Towards Georgetown, or to Georgetown, and then you have to take the tender back.
Yep.
Some people call it a shuttle, but it is a tender.
They call it tenders here.
Yeah. So being, the coral reef and with the rough weather, like Robert said, only a couple ships could anchor.
Anchor there. And I didn't get the two ships. At the very beginning, you saw I think it was the seaside or the seashore, the seascape that went by us. So I'm assuming they're one of the two ships.
Yeah.
But what I do find interesting about where we're at here, where you see in this picture, we are far closer to the land, or we are much closer to the land here than where we normally would be.
Agreed.
Several miles
because
up the way.
Usually it's, a decent, 30 minute.
I would say 20
tender,
minutes.
About a 20-minute tender. And this, it's right there. You can literally see it.
You could probably easily swim it.
You probably could, to be honest.
Yeah, it's very, very close.
But we were, a 6-minute cab fare away from town.
Yep.
We could literally see, if you look to your left, you could see the other cruise ships that were anchored.
Yeah, let me see if I can find. There's a clip in there of it.
I think there is.
No, there's some of the rain.
Yeah, a lot of rain.
We'll just let it run. I have the volume off, but
okay.
But I'm taking that shot from deck 5, which is fairly close to the water, but so you can get a better reference of how close to the land we actually are.
Yeah, very close.
Lawn bowling.
And I think there we go. If you look off in the distance, it's what,
look in between the raindrops. Yeah, mid-screen. You can see the shadow of two ships there.
Yeah.
But we've been here when there's been 4 ships, so it's not a ship limitation.
No, it was just the weather was just not that great.
And because just around the corner, the winds are blowing, and the waves are pretty substantial, or substantial enough that a little tender boat would not be safe.
Yeah.
Getting on and off the big ship.
Yeah.
Right. So, and they made that decision very, very early. So I just think it would have been nicer because of that decision if the shuttle service was free.
I would agree.
The fact that they slapped that $6 on top of everybody, and I'm sure there's a bunch of people that went down and
I'm sure
they were probably told to go to Google and complain there, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
All right, let's get back to full screen here. So that was our day. So for us, mostly relaxing. We hadn't planned to get off anyway. No. Today was editing day for me. So
it being that we were at a different port, had it not been rainy weather, I probably would have gotten off just to
stretch the legs and video a little bit.
Yeah, get a little bit of video. But
you actually haven't been in Grand Cayman this year.
No, I haven't.
We've been here 3 or 4 times, but
you haven't been either. Not
yes.
This year. That was last year.
Was that last year?
That was last year.
Was that last year?
That was last year.
You sure it was last year?
Positive that was last year.
We had excursions booked in Grand Cayman to go swim with the stingrays in Stingray Island. Mm-hmm. And Lisa was not feeling well for a couple of days. You probably remember some of this since we stream live every night. And so I went by myself. So yeah. Anyway, so Valerie says, hello, Valerie, welcome. And Patricia, better late than ever. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the other thing that we got to do, for those who were with us last night, we ended the stream rather abruptly because we wanted to go see the show. And let me tell you, I am so glad we ended abruptly so we could go see that show.
As much as we love you guys, that show was awesome.
It was amazing.
It was. That was the best production show that I have seen, and I can't even remember when.
I would say the only thing that I've seen better, but it's not better, it's just different, was Hairspray.
Hairspray was awesome.
Right? Yeah. Fantastic on Royal Caribbean. And of course, we really do enjoy the aqua shows.
Oh, yeah.
On the Oasis class ships.
Yeah.
Some more than others. But if you take those out and we just go to the productions in the theater, that was...
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You've heard me critique entertainment, being the entertainer that I am. And I was all but clapping and on my feet the whole time. I would have if I wasn't trying to video. That was absolutely fantastic. They had a live band, full band, and they were not playing to tracks.
No.
They were all playing live.
And they were not playing like dun dun dun. I
No,
mean,
they were playing.
They were playing. They were enjoying themselves.
There was some energy.
There was a lot of energy between the band and the vocalists and the dancers. They all brought it to the show. It was excellent.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The singers were, in fact, there was no background vocals.
No.
It was all live singing, all live playing. I don't know if they were triggering some things. There were a couple of like recorded things in there, like 19s, 20s,
just little sound bites.
Newsflash, stuff like that. But not the music, not the vocals.
No.
And I can't. I don't think I've ever seen a show on a ship that didn't have backing tracks going.
No.
Like a lot of backing tracks. Not this. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yes.
If you ever go on the Celebrity Roof, yes. Yes.
It was called Feel the Funk, and it was awesome.
Funky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
no, it was
awesome.
really good.
Yeah.
Kim, Patricia's like 2 thumbs up by Robert for that show.
Yes.
It must have been amazing. Yeah.
It was really good.
Hi,
Really
Carol.
good.
Good to see you, hon. Yeah, it's okay. You're here. There's no time for him. The only time being late is going to suck is when we're on the MSC World America and
Giving away that ship.
give away the ship and you miss that. That's the only time you're not going to want to be late.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's okay. Yeah, so we saw that show last night and just sort of hung out for a little bit afterwards. Nothing too special. I just wanted to digest that show because it was that good.
It really was.
What was actually interesting, and again, we could go back to the highlights of day one, but the drummer from the band was the guy doing our check-in at our muster station. And I had guessed they were part of the show because as soon as they checked us in, they're like, now you're going to go see the shows, right? So I knew, I'm like, okay, in the back of my brain, they're part of it some kind of way.
They're telling us you got to record the shows.
Yeah, I don't know. So we went and he was actually the drummer. So I got to go find him and harass him because he's fantastic.
No, we got to not harass him.
That's what I meant in a good way.
Yeah.
Harass him. Man, we need to sit down and,
Right?
I know you got a place where you can practice. Let's go. Come on, let's go tear it up. Anyway, so that was last night. Today, we didn't set an alarm. It was one of those, things we don't have specifically anything planned outside of we were going to potentially video the rest of the ship, but get a bunch of the editing done that I need to get done. There were just way too many people still on the ship to get the rest of the video done.
There were.
So we're going to do that tomorrow when we get to Cozumel.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure they'll all get out. Because that's a regular port where we tie up to the dock, everybody gets off, and away they go. And so tomorrow we have the alarm set, and we'll have to get up for that.
Yeah.
So anyway, Patricia also says, love the funk. Yeah. They have great music choices. I mean, everything was really good. Yep. So, I was outside of that. I can't, we
didn't really do anything today.
No. How many of you go on cruises and on those sea days just don't really choose to do much of anything? I mean, you're there, you're awake, you might move from place to place, but you really haven't done anything.
You just take it all in.
Yeah. That was today for us.
Yeah.
We're up on deck 15. I was down on deck 5, went down to deck 4 and moved around and just took it all in, but just did it in a relaxed sort of way. So anyway, that was our day today. Tomorrow probably going to be a little bit of the same outside of videoing, but so hopefully that's all good. Anyway, so again, we hope everybody had a good Tuesday. I think it's snack time already.
Ooh,
is it snack time?
Okay.
All right, snack music.
Snacks.
Snack music. Oh, that's the wrong snack music. Here we go.
I got mine.
So here we go again, it's no surprise. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. 'Cause 'Cause we know better than to roll the dice. who's working 9 to 5. If you want more than to stay alive, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night. Stay up until the morning light, the morning light. Oh, so come on over, we can make it through. Take my hand, I know just what to do. On the beat, keep dancing through the night.
All right, that's it for snack time. What did everybody have for snack time tonight? Right, leave it down in the chat. We want to know what you are snacking on. We had these little
Tarts.
Mine was a chocolate and hers was a lemon. And we were eating at the beginning of the show. I have chocolate chip cookies.
And I have oatmeal raisin cookies.
Cookies. It's good enough for me. Oh, cookies, stop with me.
There's this little coffee shop. There's this little coffee shop on deck 5, and they have this case that they always have little sandwiches and snacks and cookies and cakes and things like that. And that's where I got all of these. They had, wow, some really amazing looking desserts. But it's nice because, they're not charging for those. A lot of times, the coffee shops, the desserts and things that they have
extra.
there, they charge you for them. These they don't.
Not here. No.
No. Mm-mm.
Nope. All right. So let's see. Patricia also says, I've been enjoying reading the papers for your days. So much to do. Learn how to make a steak. And season it, slap it on the grill, flip it over, serve it. Angela's like, I just move around and take it all in as well if I'm not in the casino.
Yeah.
Yeah, we walk through the casino and we wave and we just keep on going.
We don't have good luck in the casino.
No, we understood it was reading. I gotcha. What? No snack? Come on, Patricia. There's a snack time.
Wow.
All right. I'm going to have a bite of cookie for you then. A bite of cookie for Patricia.
Don't let him
here's your
fool you.
snack.
That cookie is not for you. That is totally for him. Don't let him fool you.
No. Patricia cookie. Speaking of eating things. There we go. At least once a show.
Timing is everything.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I think we planned that, but
yeah,
no.
That was great.
No. Dedication.
Yep.
Love the dedication.
I know.
Absolutely. So, oddly enough, do we know what the show is tonight?
It is, I looked it up and I can't remember. It's a magician.
Okay.
Yeah, hang on.
Magician. Actually, let's get out the menus. For those who are not part of our Facebook group, we'll go ahead and read them to you.
Oh, okay.
If you are not part of our Facebook group already, just go to Facebook, search Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. It is a private group, so you do have to answer 2 questions to get in. First question is, what was your first cruise that you've ever been on? If you haven't been on one yet, but you're getting ready to go on one, you can use the word cookie. Tonight's word, cookie. The second question is just adhering to the group rules, which is essentially no spamming and being nice. So, for those who are not part of the Facebook group yet, tonight's menu: the wedge salad, pasta fajoule, creamy butternut squash soup, classic Caesar, chilled shrimp cocktail, escargot, big French onion. Again, those are the same every night. The entrees: seared brazzino, turkey parmesan.
I guess I have to raise my hand for that too.
Yeah, half. Rigatoni bosca aioli.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
Bosca aioli. Aola. Rigatoni bosca aola. There you go. Slow braised lamb wrapped in phyllo. Toasted Israeli couscous cake.
I almost tried that.
Steak and chips. And then, of course, you can have either the broiled salmon, grilled chicken, or New York strip steak. There was another item that was not on the menu tonight, which is what Lisa started with. And if you go to the Facebook group, you'll see
pictures.
Looks to be a picture of a bowl of rice with an egg on it. That's exactly what it was. Interestingly enough.
We asked him like 3 times what it was because we couldn't understand what he was saying. Yeah, sure.
so the waiter comes up, who's been fantastic with us. He comes up and he goes through the major dishes of the day, and he remembers all, you're going to have tomatoes and this. No, anyway. And he says, oh, and there's one more thing. And he said the name. And we both look at him because he does have a bit of a heavy accent. I'm just, and we asked him to repeat it again. We're like, oh, okay, well, what's in there? And he goes, it's chicken fried rice. Then there's an egg on the top. And there's one other thing, and I can't remember what the other thing was. Anyway, so she's like, what's that called one more time? Could you spell that? And he just laughed and left. But
like,
we all heard.
I can't spell it.
Yeah. But chicken and shrimp don't necessarily sound.
They sound
the
nothing
same.
alike. But both of us heard chicken
Yeah.
twice.
Yeah. Anyway, what showed up was shrimp
Shrimp.
fried rice with a fried egg, sunny side up. And whatever that other stuff was. So.
The tomatoes and cucumbers.
Is that what it was? I didn't see
Yeah.
it. That's all. And she doesn't necessarily like shrimp. The texture that bothers her. So she ended up having half of my turkey parm,
Parmesan.
which was huge. I was going to eat it all anyway.
Yeah.
It was no way I was eating all
It
of
was
that.
really good.
It was great.
Yeah.
For dessert,
Really good.
since it's Italian night, you got to have tiramisu on the menu. A peach Cliffordus. Some kind of peach damn thing. Strawberry angel food cake. Of course, you have your cheese and stuff. Then the classics, apple pie a la mode, creme brulee, and chocolate cheesecake, or chocolate cake, excuse me. And then they have a series of ice cream. Vanilla, strawberry, chocolate is the same every night. Tonight's addition is pistachio. We should have that.
I should have had that.
The sorbet was kiwi, which was really good, but it was very,
Really
very sweet. I literally only ate one of the 2 scoops.
I only ate a half of one.
And I never leave ice cream.
No.
Ever. That's a first.
Yeah.
But it was just that sweet. I literally could not eat more.
Yeah.
They also, every night, and I have not mentioned this in the other streams, and I forget, and I apologize. They have a low-fat frozen yogurt. Tonight it's pina colada. And they also have a no sugar added ice cream. And this tonight it was chocolate ice cream. So there you go. There's your menus. All right.
And the menu and food pics are already posted on Facebook.
On Facebook group. Yep.
Yeah.
And why can we do that? Because we have Gig Sky.
Yay!
Lisa has internet now.
I do.
All right. I know a lot of you watching have been here for a while, but those who are new, who are watching now, have you heard of Gig Sky? Gigsky. Gig Sky. If it's yes or no, leave it in the chat. Yes or no. If everybody says yes, then I won't repeat myself because I don't want to bore you guys to death with it. But if you haven't heard of Gig Sky, it's definitely something that you're going to want to pay attention to. So
Yeah.
anyway, all right, Patricia, how was that cookie I had for you? Was it good? Did you like it? It's actually pretty good. So buffet for lunch again today. We missed breakfast again. It takes a couple nights to get back into schedule after staying up all night.
It does.
So we missed breakfast again. So we don't have any reports in the breakfast buffet. But we're having breakfast tomorrow because we're getting up early. So setting the alarm.
Yes.
But lunch again, fantastic.
Right? It was really good.
Yeah. I mean, every day they have a section that's steak and pork chops and baked potatoes and all that stuff there. Today there was a little I almost want to call it a fajita station, but it really wasn't a fajita station. It was more Mexican food kind of station. They had, melted cheese, and they had the rice and tortillas and like it looked like fajita meat, but some kind of chopped up steak.
Well, they called it fajita meat.
Oh, did they call it fajita meat?
Steak.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
The flour tortillas.
Yep. So I made one of those. I had pizza again for the 3rd time. What does that tell you about the pizza on this ship?
It's really good.
We've been on the ship for 3 days, and I've had pizza 3 times.
Yeah, it's really good.
I also tried their jerk chicken today, which was amazing. It was very flavorful. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and they had chili con carne, which chili, a lot of times people make it all about the heat.
The spice.
The spice. This was all about the flavor. It was very mild. So I thoroughly enjoyed it. Had that and some rice. I had some fajitas. I turned mine into a burrito, though. I put some refried beans on top.
Nice.
Wrapped it up like a burrito.
Well, that's what I did. I put some of the refried beans, the meat, some rice. I found some white rice. I just wanted white rice on there. Then I went over to the salad bar and got, oh, thank you. Oh, wrong thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Then Then I got some lettuce off the salad bar
Mhm.
and I wrapped it up. The only thing that sucked was when I went, same thing happened to you. When we went to go get the flour tortillas, 2 of them stuck together.
Yeah.
So you ended up with 2 because you can't touch it and put it back.
No.
We are not going to do that. I'm sure there are people who do. Shame. Shame.
I heard yesterday when I was walking by a gentleman behind me, don't put that back. So I guess his kids were trying to, yeah.
Yeah. So the 2 Tory, I don't know, they were kind of overlapping a bit. So my it was like that long. It was pretty good size.
Mine did. I had 2 that stuck together as well, and I separated them. I just wanted the one. I
Yeah.
needed to not eat it, but I didn't want it. I didn't want it on my plate to begin with. But I thought I grabbed one.
I also had a little scoop of chicken salad and a little scoop of egg salad, and those were both also fantastic. So yeah, we are definitely enjoying the lunch buffet on the ship.
Without a doubt.
We may have to skip dinner one night to have dinner up there
We
and see what
might
it
have
is.
to.
We'll have to like ahead of time find out what the menu is, and
Yeah.
which they posted, so we should be
They
able to see it.
do. They do.
So something else we want to talk about, and I don't know if it's affecting us right now, but the Wi-Fi on this ship has been very, very intermittent.
Yeah.
Thank God for Gig Sky.
Yeah.
But if I've heard more of anything from everybody, it's the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And so I've heard a lot of grumblings about that.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just 1 minute it's great, the next minute it's gone.
Yeah.
And
No, it's been even challenging with the Wi-Fi in the stateroom.
yeah,
Very challenging.
yeah, very challenging. So that's why we told you on day 1, because we knew things were right at the edge that this might be one of those mother buffers.
Yes.
So and everybody's quiet tonight. So
I know.
are we even with you guys?
Man.
Are you hearing us? Y'all are so quiet tonight.
Yeah.
Normally y'all are chit-chatting.
It says we're live, but wow.
Oh yeah, look at that. Everybody, hold on. It just was my chat wasn't moving. I don't know why.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Mama Tall Man had popcorn
Ooh, yum.
and Carol had cookies.
Nice.
Oh, that's what I had cookies. Patricia's like, I wasn't ready for snack. We do snack time every night now. It's a thing. Snack time every night, Patricia. Just get like a peanut. I had a peanut. Hey, can I have my cookies even on the group cruise? Oh, thank you.
Aw.
What's up, Lido Life? How you doing? Hello. It's cruise day, Tuesday.
Yes.
Nasi goreng. That's what it was.
Is that okay?
That's what it was.
That's
Yes. Because honestly,
Okay.
we thought he was saying Nazi.
We did.
Nasi goreng. Goreng.
Okay.
Nasi goreng.
Yes.
Nasigoreng.
Okay.
She
So,
Googled it.
That's so funny.
Google it.
I should probably update the Facebook thing now because I just called it shrimp fried rice.
Yeah. No, Nasi goreng. Awesome.
Okay.
That's what it was. No, Lido Life doesn't know about Gig Sky. Wow. Okay.
Oh, okay.
We are here. Awesome. Prince, please elaborate on Gig Sky. So how is it related to being on a cruise ship? I've got this here. Just watch.
Hi, everyone. Robert here, aka the Tall Man.
And I'm Lisa, aka Mrs. Tallman.
Do you hate paying as much as you do for cruise ship internet as we do? You can see Lisa and I are currently on a cruise ship, and we take a ton of cruises every year, and it costs us thousands for the ship's internet service every year.
What if we told you there was a better solution that is far cheaper? I mean, currently internet prices on cruise ships range from $17 to $42 per day. Now multiply that times the days you're at sea, and you're into hundreds of dollars for a 7-day cruise. And that's just for one
I
device.
know, right? One device. Heck, the last ship we were on, Lisa, it cost us just over $250 for the internet service for a 7-day cruise.
Right? In the end, most of us are just checking email, keeping in touch with loved ones, checking our social account, or even taking a call on Zoom or WhatsApp. So the data you were using is really very limited.
Yeah, even if you're posting pics or videos to Facebook, Instagram, or say posting a TikTok, the data usage is generally very minimal.
Right? So let us introduce you to Gig Sky.
Gig Sky is an app that works on your phone using the current cruise ship's networks and the eSIM already in your phone.
Costs for data plans are as low as $19.99.
That's $19.99 not $19.99 a day, just $19.99.
Right? And if you want it to cost even less, at the end of this video, we're going to give you a discount code to save you even more money.
Woohoo! I love saving money.
Me too.
I'm cheap. Here's how it works. It's very simple. There is a link in the description of the video right down there for you to click on to download the app. Now, once you've downloaded the app, you will create a free account. Yes, free account.
Now, just to be clear, GigSky will not work on older phones, but once you download the app, it will check your phone's compatibility. No worries, you don't have to be a tech wizard.
Thank God.
No.
No, you're not a tech.
No.
Good Lord. Okay, so the app is downloaded. You created a free account. Now you select the cruise line you're traveling on next, and then choose the data plan that you want to purchase. You will see how large the plans are and how long they're good for. Here's an example. The 7-day plan is good for 7 days or 1 gigabyte of data, whichever comes first.
Nice. Now, once you're at the checkout screen, if you want to double check to make sure your phone is compatible, you can click on the Here button and it will show you all of the phones that are compatible.
Nice. It makes it very, very easy. Now, for even more savings, you can enter the promo code I'll give you in just a minute.
Here are a few tips to make sure your experience is smooth and easy.
All right, number 1, make sure you purchase your package before you get to the ship. Do not activate it though, just purchase it. Number 2, before you get to the ship, make sure that your phone has been fully updated to the latest version of the phone's software / operating system. And number 3, once you're on the ship, do not turn your Wi-Fi on and switch your phone to airplane mode. I'm going to repeat that. Do not turn on the Wi-Fi and do not put your phone in airplane mode. Just open the GigSky app, click on your plan, and then click on the Activate the Plan button. Just follow the prompts of how to activate it, and bam! You will have internet service without paying for the ship's internet or using your cell service either. Okay? Number 4, and last, once you have completed the purchase, remember, do not install the eSIM. Again, do not install the eSIM or activate it. Wait till you get to the ship.
Now, when you go to purchase your plan, you might be wondering which is the best plan for you to purchase. These days, most of our phone's data plans are unlimited.
I'm gonna stop it there. I think you guys get the general the hint of what GigSky is, and we're gonna do another update here with it because I have it on my phone. Lisa has it on her phone, and unfortunately, I don't have it on the computer. I would love to have it on the computer. It is a data strict program, right? Like when you get ship's Wi-Fi, it's unlimited. So if you're the type that's going to sit there on your phone and watch, videos
Stream
like
videos,
us all day long, GigSky's just not going to work for you because watching all those kind of videos, it burns a lot of data. But if you just need to text a few people to be able to stay in touch with the land, maybe some loved ones, or even take a FaceTime, or we use a Wi-Fi app called WhatsApp. It's like talking on the regular phone. But outside of that, if those are the things you do and a few emails and things like that, GigSky's perfect for you.
Yeah.
You can save a ton of money.
Yes.
Because it's just one thing that you buy. It's not daily. You buy it and you have it for 7 days.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yes.
So Prince, that's how it relates to cruise ships. But it also works for all kinds of other travel too. But obviously we're talking about cruise ships.
Yes.
And so it's works off of the cruise ship networks, like I talked about. And basically what it does is it doesn't turn off, but it bypasses your primary phone eSIM. Like we'll talk about us. We have AT&T. I don't know what services y'all have, but we have AT&T. But once you activate the eSIM for GigSky, it bypasses the AT&T eSIM, which is why you do not put it on. You do not put it on airplane mode.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway.
Yeah, and
hey, Tuesday.
shoot, I was
It's
gonna say
Tuesday.
something. Hey, Tuesday. I was going to say something now, and I can't remember what I was. For me, the plan that I bought, it was $34.99. Then I entered my tall man code, tall man clan, and I got a 10% discount. So that's for 7 days, and it is for 1 gig of data. And I've been posting on Facebook all of the pictures and stuff on Facebook I've been getting texts and receiving texts, but it's not I cannot take phone calls because it is Wi-Fi based. But like Robert said, WhatsApp, FaceTime, those are all Wi-Fi based, so you can use all of those.
Little Life, do one thing. Either stop by the store or call or go online and find out if a second eSIM can be added. I believe you can add as many as you want on phones that already have eSIMs. For those who don't know, you know what a SIM card is, right? It's that little tiny flat thing that you used to have to move from phone to phone to phone. Well, you don't do that anymore. They're just built in. They now call them eSIMs. And so, excuse me, let's see if I can pull mine up for everybody. That's the App Store, not settings, Robert. Where are we? There we are. So, you see there's 2 eSIMs there at the same time, and I can even add more. So, find out if you can add an eSIM, even though the phone is locked, it's potential the second eSIM will bypass it. But just find out 100%, okay? And like we were saying in the video, it's for newer phones. So anything iPhone 10 and above works. I'm not sure on Android. So anyway,
yeah,
there you go.
my phone had it did not have an eSIM card, and so he had to install 2 eSIM cards. One
it had to be converted.
Mine had to be converted. But so I actually have 2 eSIM cards on mine now as well.
And yours is an 11, right?
Mine is.
It's a 13.
I think mine is a little. I think
An
mine's
11.
an 11.
Yeah,
I
hers
believe
is an
mine
11.
is an 11.
There you go. Lito Life says, I have a 14 Pro with AT&T service. Do you pay for your phone monthly, or is it paid for? Paid, yes. Paid for, no. Are you paying for the phone, or is it paid off? Let me know. Because that, a lot of times, even if you're paying for it, it should be able to be unlocked.
It should be, yeah.
And you can even request that from your provider, saying, hey, I travel a lot for a living, and I need to be able to have an eSIM on there for where I go. Can you please unlock the phone? And those suggestions are there. Hello to the future. Welcome Down Under Cruisers. Good day. How do you do a conversion? You talking about converting?
With eSIM?
It was a button press.
Yeah.
Let me get to her settings. Let me unmirror this so you can read a little bit. It doesn't say it anymore, but come on, there it is. But right where it says add eSIM down there towards the bottom, it said before we did it, it said convert to eSIM. You just press the button and it does the rest. So that's all you do. It's very simple. Not paid off yet. Okay. Give them a call and ask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Give them a call and ask and say, hey, I do a lot of traveling and I'd like to be able to install an eSIM from some of the destinations I go to. Could you please unlock the phone? They're either going to say yes. It doesn't hurt to ask.
Exactly.
So, Patricia says, we need a Gig Sky eSIM class. LOL. Group cruise. We're going to do it on the group cruise. Group cruise. Right there.
Group cruise.
Group cruise. Who wants to go on a group cruise? Anybody want to go on a group cruise? I do.
Come join us November 8th, 2025.
There'll be meet and greets.
Parties.
Pineapples.
Ducks. And of course, the live shows.
Don't miss our first ever group cruise. We'll see you on the horizon. Well, there you go, everybody. There is our group cruise info. We're going to Aruba, Bonaire, and Curacao, the ABC's 8-day cruise. Make sure you come and join us. If you didn't get the email, if it went across too quickly, there it is, tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. Just send me an email saying, hey, we want to go on the group cruise with you. We will forward to you the information from the travel agent that put it together for us. We're not travel agents, so we didn't put this together to make money off your bookings. We just want to go hang out with the Tall Man Clan. Right. And so, but we do have an agent that put that together so we get some good perks and things. So we'll forward Kathy's info to you. So send us an email there. Down Under Cruises says, I am trying to organize an eSIM for my mom's phone, which is an Apple 8. Any suggestions on how to do that? None.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the 8s are capable of having the eSIM.
Just write a note. Look up Apple 8. When we do the update, I'm going to go in and get all the graphics of which phones and this, that, whatever. But to see what we can do, I'm not sure if an Apple 8 is going to work.
That
guys.
was for Down Under.
Down Under.
Okay.
Down Under Cruisers. Can the Apple 8? You said Apple 8. Are you talking about an iPhone 8 or Apple 8? I've not heard of an Apple 8, but that's just because I'm an iPhone guy. They definitely won't work on anything before the iPhone 10. If Apple 8 is something different, I don't know. So I'm not a telecommunications guy. I just, trying to help everybody save some money. That's it.
Exactly.
Because, Wi-Fi on ship is getting...
It's crazy.
It is crazy. This whole Wi-Fi and ship thing and all this crap, all of it's crazy because one of the things we used to love about cruising is we get on the ship and we are like isolated from the world for 7 days because that's our thing. We just enjoy taking the 7 days phone. Yeah, iPhone 8, it's not going to work down under cruisers.
Not with the eSIM.
They have physical SIM cards. You should look at an 11 or up. Even though some of the 10s work, it's one of those production time frames. Like the early 10s don't have them. The later 10s do. So don't try to guess. Just make sure you upgrade to at least an iPhone 11. It will have the eSIMs. But anyway, so one of the big allures for me was being able to be disconnected from the world. And then, of course, cell phones started. So, but you get to the cabin, you chuck the cell phone in the safe and lock it up and don't see it for 7 days. Now you got to scan QR codes and you got to have this and that, and everything you do is on the app. And like with Carnival, if you're anytime dining on Carnival, you actually have to use the app to make your reservations.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, I suppose you could go down there and talk to one of the people down there, but it's just going to make your wait time even longer.
Yeah.
So it's so weird with this, and of course, we're on this computer thing live right now from the middle of the ocean, which is fantastic. But I am just techie enough. Let's just say that. But I'm not a phone guru, but I can help as much as possible. But we do know 100% the per Gig Sky 10s and up.
Yeah.
But we did find out that some of the 10s don't have eSIMs. So just start with 11, iPhone 11. Again, I don't remember anything about any of the other phones, the Android phones out there. They have a list. I will dig it up, and we're going to be making an update video about Gig Sky to have more info in there about some of these questions for you guys. So anyway, I tried to email with the HH4C cruise info, and it could not find the email address. I tried to email with the HH4C cruise info. I'm not sure what that means, and I apologize. HH4C. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
Help us out Down Under Cruisers.
Yeah, a little more info, please.
A little more info. So we're missing the magician tonight. I'm not a big magician guy.
No. From what I understand, he does magic / comedy. So it's got to be one of the, yeah.
Patricia, I'm going to have some Oreo cookie.
Oh my goodness. Do you believe that?
I do believe it. All right. So tomorrow, can't remember if I said it earlier, deck 4. We might start and have to double them up because we're going to have more decks than we do have days. And we like to do that while we're on the ship. I like the only thing to really do when we get off the ship is do the full wrap up. But
Right.
so we have 4, 5, the outside of 5, and then 14 and up.
So, okay.
Yeah, so we may start doubling up, but at least we're going to be doing 4 tomorrow.
Okay.
So we may do 4, then all of 5, and then all of the upper decks. That may work. So stick around. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Lets you know when we're going live, and it's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every night we're on a ship. And we're not on ships as long as we haven't had a fire in the RV. It's going to be Sunday nights. Yes, we full-time RV when we are not here. Let's see if Balcony Cam has given us any prettier views now.
Do we have the moon?
No, we don't.
Oh.
So disappointed.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, oh man, that's going to be brilliant. Yeah.
We must have changed course or something.
I don't know. I mean, I can see some. I would go out there and look with my eyes, but anyway, there's cables in the way.
True.
I don't know if we've changed course or just remember it's been cloudy and rainy all day, and that's not going
true.
away.
No, you're right.
So,
That's true. That is very true.
Yeah. Anyway, Patricia's like, help yourself, Robert. What are we having? We are having a chocolate chip cookie. Last time you had your show, you told me to give you some information about the 2 group cruises we have in honor of Helping Hands for Cruising. Yeah, send me an email, right? You put the email up there. Send us an email. Boom, right there. And we will see what we can do to help you out. Right? tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. tallmanscruiseadventures@gmail.com. There you go. Yeah, just send me an email. Yeah, I was waiting for your email and you never sent it. So I figured you'd come back and say hello. So you know where to find us every night at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So one more time for those joining us late. We are soon going to be giving away a cruise ship. We're going to reiterate that multiple times. It's a free giveaway. It's not sponsored by anybody, right? Nobody's paid for this stuff. We did it on our own. When we get on the MSC World America on April 12th through the 19th on the inaugural of that ship, we are going to be giving away a 1:400 scale replica of the MSC World America. And it's going to be done in like a Lego style brick. Now, it's not going to come together. You are going to have to build it. But it's going to come with detailed instructions on how to do that. So don't freak out. Right. So, but yeah, we figure the value of that is going to be somewhere around $750 to $800, and or to $1,000. And the reason why there's such a big range is I'm not sure how to price it out because, like, if you went onto Lego's website right now and searched the Titanic, they have a replica of the Titanic. The ship is much bigger than that, and that their Titanic sells for, again, I think it's $660 when we looked, and so I'm sure if they were selling this, it would be far, far, far more. But we're not selling it. We are giving it away. I mean, I did leave a little window. If we have a lot of people that like really wanted one of these, maybe we do just a small limited edition. But I'm not sure I want it to be out there all the time because
we wanted to be special.
I tried to send the email twice, and my email program said it could not find your email address.
Interesting.
Make sure Tall Man's Cruise Adventures at gmail.com. Send me one right now. Yeah, most of the people talking here have sent me an email before, so they know it works. Just click on that and send me a hello right now, and we'll see if we get it. But yeah, so we're doing a giveaway, and there's no registration for the giveaway. It's going to go to one lucky person who is watching live one of our shows when we are on the MSC World America. And the only thing I am not doing is telling you which day we're going to give it away. So you are going to need to tune in every single day. So definitely make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so it reminds you just in case you forget. So if you are into Legos and like those kind of things, this is something that you definitely want to be part of because it is going to be a one of a kind. Well, two of a kind. I'm getting one, and then we're going to have one for you guys. So 2 of a kind. and maybe in the end 50 of a kind. It just depends. I don't want this one to be. I want this one to be special.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Scent. Okay, let me check real quick. Oh, yeah, I've got to like close things and move things and come on, move over there. I think is that? Hello, test. Kind regards. I'm not going to broadcast your name. I got it. So my guess is you didn't have the S on there. So I got it. Oh, you know what? I should have freaking replied.
You should have.
Oh, I'm such a puss moron. Hang on. But I can't. Oh, there it is.
You should see his computer screen. There are windows open all over the place for him to find that reply button.
Sent.
That's just funny.
You guys will understand for those coming on the group cruise. You'll get it.
You'll see.
Anyway, there you go. I'll send to you down under cruisers. Yeah, send me an email about it and we'll see what we can do for you. All right. So anything else that you can think of for this evening?
No, I guess not.
The World America, Lido Life want to know when we'll be on. We are on the inaugural of the World America. It sails for the very first time April 12th. So April 12th through the 19th. So that is when we're doing that.
Yes.
Down Under's like, sounds like my ice cream. Look, guys, we're on a laptop. I mean, it's just a laptop. And so there's only so much real estate on the laptop as is. We do have this tri-screen thing that I'm able to put on there when I'm doing news and some other things so I can have other windows. But we do have it with us, but we haven't plugged it in because it's
not enough power.
No, I've got room on that thing. But
Okay.
it's more about, I really mostly just need it when we're doing the news and other things to have those notes up.
That's
when we're
true.
just doing deck tours and things like that, we really don't.
We
The only-
usually don't.
I have my little notes down here.
Yeah.
But the software that we use to do this, you know, the main picture's in the middle, and then my camera switcher's over here, and then we've got the comments down there, and then overlays and the scenes and sounds and
Like anybody knows what
Yeah,
you're talking about.
and then that.
You've already lost me.
Yeah. I don't know. Here, guys, we do this to you guys all the time. Look, this is going to create some kind of strange effect. Look, I mean, there's no room for anything else.
And when he was doing the email, there were 2 more windows that popped up.
Yeah, when I did that, it just gets like, oh my God, what am I doing? Holy crap, come back. Right? So,
It's a little bit messy.
yeah. Let me put that back on so it doesn't drop. I think
Organized chaos.
Right? Okay, there. Ooh, I just did. So, are we back? I think we're off.
Oh, we're muted. There
Oh.
we go.
No, we're not muted.
Oh, I thought we were. Okay.
No, we're up there. See?
Okay. I see it now.
There we go.
Okay.
Just adjusting the. Now we're in our cabin. Oh, there's some thumbs up. Thank you. I'll put this.
Thank you
this
both.
this is a live camera from our balcony right now. There's not much to see. We have an obstructed view cabin, and so it's hard to see anything. So I've got the camera up pretty high. I'm just moving it now to remote control. You can kind of see some water wishing by out there. There you go. See some water sort of going by. But this particular ship, a lot of the newer ships have like tons of lights on the outside, and so when we do this, you get to see some stuff. Well, there's
Yeah.
nothing to see,
There's light shining on the water, but not on this ship.
and I mean you can kind of see the clouds. You can see the moon behind the clouds there,
Oh yeah, look at
right?
that. Okay.
So when it wasn't behind the clouds, it looked fantastic. It
Nice.
was great. So anyway, but yeah, we are live, guys. Thanks for being with us. We do all things cruising. When we are live on ships, we will broadcast live every night. When we're on a ship, we bring you a different part of the ship every night to include more cabin reviews from anybody else I know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? On this ship, we had 13. On the Carnival Horizon, we got 22. I think I counted once, and we have in the past 2 years, because April is technically our second birthday, right?
I think so. Yeah.
1, 2, yeah. We've done like over 300 cabin reviews.
Nice.
It's crazy, and nobody nobody pays us to do that. I mean, nobody's inviting us. It's just we do it on our own.
No.
Anyway, well, look who it is.
Hey.
Hey, Macrina, how are you, hon? Good to see you.
you.
Down under's like, thanks for the reply. You're welcome. That way, there, we're connected. Chaos is right. You are correct. It is chaos.
Yes, it
You already
is.
saw that. Now you've gone and done it, mother buffer. Oh, man.
Oh,
I love checking out the tenders. No, tenders are not things that I like to check out personally. I've seen one way too close up before. Don't want to do it again.
And if you want to know why, watch our video called Abandoned Ship.
Yeah. It's way back towards
Yeah,
the
it
beginning.
is.
I'm sorry, I didn't say hello. Hi, Irene. Yes.
Hey.
I don't want to go into the full story here, but yes, I had to abandon ship once.
Yes.
Oh, my very first cruise too, by the way. Yeah.
Mm.
Well, the view was awesome. I mean, it is a great view, especially, just for the eyes. The camera doesn't do the views any justice.
Justice.
Speak
No,
out,
it
Robert.
really doesn't. It really doesn't.
No. So it is. But remember though, the camera is high. It's probably in between my balcony and the bottom of the balcony above us. I mean, you can kind of see. I don't want to spin it around but we have this 16-foot tall stand. I put it on the top of the stand. I don't extend it all the way out, but I extend it a couple of sections, and then I lean it out over the side of the ship. Now, mind you, it is outside, but it's not outside of the ship because the lifeboats and a walkway and all that stuff are there. But that's why the camera sort of is in the angle that it is. It's sticking far out from the balcony.
Yeah.
What have you missed? I don't know. You've missed everything.
Mm-hmm.
Patricia didn't bring a snack, so I had to eat a cookie for her.
Robert was talking about how good the pizza is on the ship. He's had pizza every day.
3 times.
Yes.
3 times.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 3 times.
Yep. The show last
thank
night
you.
was amazing. Thank you.
Best show I've seen on a ship ever. Period. End of story. Outside of the Broadway stuff. 'Cause
Outside of the
it's
Broadway and the Aqua
It's
Theater,
different.
because those are apples and oranges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most cruise ships, they all have a very similar show or very similar shows. Again, outside of the Broadway shows.
Yes.
They're all doing some sort of storyline cacophony of music we all know.
Yes.
And most of them do it very poorly.
Mm-hmm.
This was that show. It was called what? Bring up the
Feel
funk.
the Funk.
It was called Feel the Funk.
Yes.
Live band, live singing, no tracks. And it was in dancers. I mean, a full-blown show. Absolutely flawless.
The energy was incredible from everybody. Most of the times when you have your live band, it's the orchestra, and they're just playing sheet music and just hitting the notes and no inflections, no nothing. These guys were on
They were playing it.
They were, and everybody had smiles on their faces. The energy was just incredible.
Fantastic.
The vocalists were amazing. The dancers were great. We loved it.
Yes.
Loved it. Yeah.
3 thumbs up.
That says a lot coming from this one.
For those who are been around for a while, you know how critical I am of the shows. I come from an entertainment background, and so these are things that hurt when I go and watch shows. There's no pain. I was dancing in my seat last night. It was fan-freaking-tastic.
Yeah.
Again, feel the funk.
Yes.
Feel the funk.
Yes. Thank you.
Get the funk out. Get the funk out. That's the only song they didn't. Of course, we didn't get to see the whole thing because we were a little late.
Didn't.
But
Yeah.
we got to see probably, a third of it? Maybe a little bit more?
Maybe a third.
Yeah. Because it started at 9 and we didn't get out of here until like 9:25. And we didn't pack anything up. We just ran to get down there. So, and we got there pretty quick because we're on deck 6 and the elevator's fairly close down one level and the theater is right there.
Yeah.
No, we can't hear any of that here, by the way. We can't hear any of the theater noise here.
No.
Because we are definitely above the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, we are above the theater. So, there you have it. So, let's see. There was something else funky that happened today that
Was
I
it?
was wanting to add to the list. We've got your customer service. Go look it up.
Yes.
I feel there was something else. Maybe it was the $6 taxi.
Maybe it was.
Again, for those joining us late, we were in Grand Cayman today, but because of bad weather, Grand Cayman is a tender port, meaning you have to get off the big boat onto a tiny boat, and the tiny boat takes you to shore. There's a coral reef that surrounds Grand Cayman, so the ships can't dock. There are no docks big enough. Well, the seas were a little rough, so I guess there's this other area that ships can park. So we went to this other area that was, quite a ways away. Still in Grand Cayman. I don't know if it's still considered Georgetown or not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But there was nothing. There was the gates that got opened, the little tiny dock that the little tenders can get, and a tent.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Yeah. Bunch of houses and stuff around.
For anyone that wanted to get to downtown, it was $6 one way per person.
Yeah.
So maybe that was it, that the cruise line did not bring shuttles to.
There was something else. It was the balcony cleaning.
Oh, yes.
That's what it was.
Yes. Thank you.
Balcony cleaning. We were talking yesterday about how the ship's chime changed, but we didn't receive any kind of notification. There was nothing on the app. There was nothing that we saw in the paperwork. We didn't get a little card left out. Hey, your clocks are going to be changing. The servers weren't telling us. I mean, any other ship that we've been on, we get it 10 different ways that the ship time was going to be changing. Nothing.
No idea.
So
we lost another hour of sleep.
Yeah, so we were talking about that yesterday. Now today.
So today, Lisa was out walking around. I'm sitting literally right where I'm sitting right now, laptop on my lap, editing videos. And from the corner of my eye, I see sort of some movement from the balcony. And I look out and I see this hand poke out from the connecting door. Most balconies have doors are connecting. They can open them up. You can adjoin them if you have two cabins. And this dude, like one of the crew, comes onto our balcony. And I'm just staring at him. Now, I leave that tall stand out there. I lean it back in so it's standing right. I bring it closer to the door and I just leave it out there. So he grabs the stand, opens the door to our cabin.
The balcony door.
And that's the first time he realized that I was actually in here. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to wash I'm fine. I'll take it. I'll bring it in and boom. But, the curtains were open. What if I wasn't sitting here editing? And what if I was sitting here doing something else? Normally, on every single other cruise ship we've been on, there's notes left on the door, in your cabin, something to let you know that balcony cleaning is going to be going on. Please keep your curtains closed, blah, 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 whatever.
And your door's locked.
Right. So,
yeah.
No.
Nothing.
Just some random dude.
Opened up our balcony door.
How are you? Nice to see you. Come on in. I got a cookie for you. Would you like a cookie, little boy? Anyway,
oh my.
Right? So, so that was it.
Just a couple of oddities, a few oddities that we found on the ship that we haven't seen experienced anywhere else.
Thank God the food is great and that show was awesome.
Yeah.
That makes up for it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So we want to thank each and every one of you for being with us. Macrina, I know you were late. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm sure you'll watch the rest of the replay anyway. So if anybody has any questions about the celebrity reflection, now is the best time in the world to get them answered. We hope. Normally we say that, but we may go down and ask to get the answer for you, and they may just tell us to Google it. They do. I'm liable to throw something at them. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. But there's no better time, really, because the people on shore these days, they just don't 100% know the product they sell. Mm-hmm. And I don't mean that in a mean kind of way at all. It is what it is. It is reality.
They're so far removed. They just don't know.
Well, a lot of them aren't even here in this country anymore.
That's true.
A lot of them don't even know what a cruise ship is.
No,
never been on one. But when you ask them a question, they're going to give you one answer. And a lot of people are like, yeah, that just doesn't seem right. So you hang up. You call again. You're going to get a second answer from person number 2. If that doesn't seem right, you can get multiple different answers to the same question. Well, that doesn't happen here on the ship. You get all the real information. So if you've ever wanted to know anything about celebrity, or in particularly the celebrity reflection, please leave a question in the chat. We'll stay with you a few more minutes. If you're watching the replay, leave it in the comments below. And because we answer all the questions. We answer all the questions. Her duties are Facebook. That's her realm. So there you go.
It is called Tall Man's Cruise Adventure.
Yes, but everybody wants to hear you. Nobody recognizes me. They all recognize you. That's also true. It's the funniest thing. We'll walk around and people stop. Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you? They're talking to her. Have I seen you on YouTube with the cruise stuff? And I'm just like.
He's standing next to me. Yeah, Tall Man's Cruise Adventure. Yes.
Oh, Irene, you want a cookie too?
Oh, my.
I have a cookie for you. Here we go. Oh, God. That's good.
He has chocolate chip. I have oatmeal raisin.
That's good cookie. They do make good cookies.
They do.
We didn't talk about the food. The pasta fagioli was a little bit strange tonight.
The pasta fagioli usually has a lot of beans and stuff in it. This was very, very thin, if you will.
Yeah, thin on the fixins in the inside. Not a lot of beans and pasta and
Not
veggies.
a lot of substance.
And the base was rather thick. It was just
Very tomatoey.
had good flavor. It was a good soup. But that was not what the brains. Oh, this is pasta fagioli. That's not what it said.
No.
But anyway,
And the wedge salad was huge.
we did talk about everything we ate tonight already.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about specifics. Whether we outside of that turkey parmesan, that was fantastic.
That was really good. Well, we actually did talk about all the food.
Then we talked. I know we talked about like this is what we had and this was what was on the menu. But
And everything's already posted on Facebook.
Gigs guy, she posts them immediately.
Yeah.
Cookie, man, Irene, your cookie is fantastic.
They really do make good cookies.
I hope you are enjoying this as much as I am.
Oh my goodness.
Cookie. Yes. I didn't, Macrina, you probably missed this. I didn't even eat all of my ice cream tonight.
No.
First time ever.
Yeah.
We both had
A
kiwi sorbet. And it was extremely sugary.
Very sweet.
Very sweet. And I literally could not eat more.
Yeah. Very sweet.
There was 2 scoops. I ate one and
I only
was
ate
like,
a half
I
of
can't
one.
eat anymore.
Yeah. Very sweet.
You're welcome, Irene. Anything I could do. Anytime you need to, just let me know. All right. All right. So no questions have popped up.
Okay.
Well, shall we say goodbye?
I guess we're saying goodbye then.
Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. No. T-A-L.
T-A-L-L-M-A-N.
All right. We don't have to go home, but we do have to get the out of here. Peace. Tuesday, it's Tuesday!